I think people just love it because it's slightly daft. I'm Juliet and this is my husband David, and together we run the UK's smallest cinema from within a former coaching inn. It was originally the Red Lion, and we came here 22 years ago and converted it into what you see today, which is a 32-seat cinema. Well, when we arrived, it was completely derelict, wasn't it, David? It was a former Georgian coaching inn, so where we're sitting now in the cinema was where the coach and horses would have come through, to a stable at the back. We had a dark room underground that went uphill a bit. So what do you do with that? What did we think? Cinema. So actually we were lucky because at that time, Colston Hall, which is our local big concert hall in Bristol, was refurbishing. When one of our friends was driving past Colston Hall of a Friday afternoon, seeing all these lovely old 1940s seats being thrown into skips, he would have never known who to ring.
Well, I used to build cinemas in San Francisco, restore Art Deco cinemas. So that was part of the joke about...
Yes, well, why not have another one? I think it was... that we realised that we now had a building that was almost too big for us, and in fact what could you do with this community space? So you couldn't think of any other use really. It has expanded. It's not just a cinema. I mean, we do stand-up comedy and some small theatre pieces and some small live music pieces. Well, I think people love it because you largely know people as you come here. It's very cosy, it's very charming. There are a lot of people who come here because they've heard of it, and they'll come from halfway across Somerset or the southwest. I mean, we're open to public 2-3 times a week. I think people just love it because it's slightly daft. How many regular customers do we have? I think we have quite a lot. I mean, we have 600 people on a mailing list, and some people come once a year, some people come twice a week. Well, it's unusual to find an Airbnb that has an adjoining cinema, and yes, we do. The house is let mostly at weekends to people, and we get a lot of people who are interested in cinema, or like the other day we've got it hooked up to the telly, so we had people who were who loved the Eurovision Song Contest, and they came to watch the whole thing here, and I think it's a bit special in that respect.